Hello, y'all. Welcome back. As I promised y'all to do another episode, and this one is a special one. On episode number 3, we go to the AFC South. Will the Texans win back-to-back AFC South division titles? Can the Jaguars, Colts be contenders for it? And a new era is in Tennessee with Brian Callahan as their next head coach. Welcome, folks, to this my NFL predictions. So, cannot wait to start the NFL season. We're a few weeks away. I want to get these predictions out of the way. I will do the AFC West, the next one after this. So stay tuned for that. Let's start at fourth place. The Tennessee Titans. I have them finishing 5-12. It went back and forward with 6 wins. Of course, they added Quandre Diggs, Jamal Adams, in that stuff during training camp and during for roster changes. I like Brian Callahan in this team. I think this team is going to be really good. I think Will Levis is in a great situation. And hang on. There we go. Anyways, Callahan is so good that he earned this job. Now, I think Mike Vrabel should have stayed as the Titans head coach. I just think they should still be a playoff team last season, but with Ryan Tannehill's situation and Will Levis showing up, it felt like they needed change. And Brian Callahan comes in, and he's really motivated for this season. Uh, Worst scenario, if Will Levis is not enjoying his new weapons, which is DeAndre Hopkins, who in the second season is a Titan, newcomers Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd. Offense is great, but defense is not going what they're going through. 4-13. Here's the best scenario for this team, and this could happen if the Titans shined up. Will Levis is showing that he is the future. Defense is doing how they are. They can be an 8-win team. Now I'm saying 8 wins, not 9, because if they win 8 games next season, they're going to be talk of winning the division. So I think Tennessee ceiling is 8-9. But for overall 5-12 for the Tennessee Titans. At number 3, I think the Colts are going to take third place, 8-9, like last season. But it's going to be hard to win the division against the Texans, and they get Anthony Richardson back, lose Zach Moss, the backup running back, but you still have Jonathan Taylor. I like what they did. They bring back everybody back, but also you get good pickups in the draft. Lottie Latu from UCLA going to play on defense with DeForest Buckner, Kwity Paye, and he will be making his NFL debut after Samuelson Albuquerque will be out for the season. What I'm interested in is Adonai Mitchell to the Colts. He's their number 3 rookie wide receiver. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Alex Pierce is there too. I think Adonai Mitchell is going to be an underdog to win Rookie of the Year. Worst scenario, if Anthony Richardson goes down again and they do sign Joe Flacco, and defense is not going well, 6-11. It's the worst scenario I can give you. Sorry, it might be because of Anthony Richardson's experience. May not work. But what if Richardson was the future, like Cam Newton or Lamar Jackson or Jane Daniels, and defense is playing that top 5, maybe top 10 defense? This is a 10-win team, and they can compete for that division title. But I think they're going to go in third place at 9-8. Now to number 2 and number 1. We'll get to no surprise at number 1. The Jaguars at number 2, 9-8. I think they're going to miss the playoffs yet again. I think there's going to be I think there's a chance that coaching is going to change. Maybe Doug Peterson is going to be out as Jaguars head coach if they don't get them to the playoffs. I like what they did on adding offense. Gabe Davis, Brian Thomas Jr., Trevor Lawrence gets an extension. He gets his backup quarterback in Mac Jones. But I think offensive line was interesting. Adding Mitch Morris, the former Bill Sanders, a good piece on that offense. I'm a little worried about the defense. Okay, Ryan Nielsen is the new DC in Jacksonville. Rayshon Jenkins gone. Daryl Williams gone. Really good players there, but I think this is going to be the big season for Trayvon Walker if he's going to step up and say to show why they drafted him at number one. Worst scenario if it's the same offense like last season, if this keeps going, and defense is going to a rough stretch, I could see them at 8-9, and it's not going to be because Doug Peterson. It's going to be because defense is not going what they're supposed to be in the right direction. Best scenario, if they can hopefully beat CJ Stroud and the Texans, try to get a wins against the Colts, try to get wins like the Patriots, like the Bears. I think this is a 10-win team still, but for this one, I'm going to go 9 wins for them. Which then brings me the Houston Texans, 10-7. Why 10-7? Their schedule is brutal. But you might be thinking, wait, look at the Texans offense. CJ Stroud, Joe Mixon, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Who else? On defense, Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson, Derek Stingley Jr., Jalen Petrie. You're telling me this is a 10-win team and not a 12-win team? Here's what I want to say. You can hate me because I say the Texans are going to go 10 wins. Here is what's going to happen. I think Stroud is going to win Offensive Player of the Year. Now, for Diggs and Nico Collins, they're going to be the best wide receiver duo in the NFL. Oh, and not to mention, Joe Mixon's probably going to lead the league in rushing yards per game. This is the new Texans. CJ Stroud had his best year in his first year. Now it's a bigger year for himself. And here's the worst scenario for Texans fans if y'all are watching this. If CJ Stroud struggles in these big games like the Chiefs, Ravens, Jacksonville could be one of them, Detroit, Green Bay, optimistically, they're going to be like a 9-win team and try to catch up with Jacksonville and the Colts. The best scenario, this could absolutely be possible. If they can beat teams like the Ravens, Chiefs, like the big boys right there, they can be a 12-win team. But I think for me, you're looking at this roster, they're really a talented roster. But go look at their schedule. Tell me this is a 10-win team or 11-win team. But I got them 10 wins. That will be it for today. Again, I will release my AFC West predictions today, so stay tuned for that. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.